we're witnessing the mind of Joeseph Keys be bent, contorted, and twisted ways, all in the name of the heavyweight titles. 30-year senior official, Mike Keeler.
Yeah, you can just see the facial expression of Joe Keys. Very worried that that gold may be slipping through his fingers here tonight. Where Ken Dixon looks primed and ready to take that championship from around his waist.
The door has been shut. It is about to be locked. Big fight feel here at MCW Higher Ground in the R.J. Meyer Arena. The Coliseum stands at 1000 Joppa Farm Road. The gladiators are your challenger, Big Poppa Joppa Ken Dixon, your champion, the top G, Joeseph Keys. Two men enter, one man will leave the MCW Heavyweight Champ.
They leave as champ, but may not be leaving on his own 2 feet. That's the danger of this steel cage.
You said it, brother, and definitely will not be leaving the same in which they entered.
You know, we made mention that Joeseph Keys, he's never been in a steel cage. Think about the men. Oh, wait a second, Schoolboy.
Trying to go for the quick win was Joeseph Keys.
Hey, very smart.
Can you imagine this heavyweight title main event, this steel cage match, would put away that quickly?
The point I was trying to make, the men that Ken Dixon has fought inside of a steel cage, the likes of Brandon Scott, Drolix, and the franchise of this company in RJ the Bruiser Meyer.
The namesake of this very building, this very Coliseum, within which these two athletes, these two warriors, drawn the battle line and will go to war. Both men trying to utilize that cage early.
Well, it seems more like Joe wants to keep it as a wrestling match.
Not a bad strategy.
Definitely not. Work to your strengths.
Absolutely. Ken Dixon is the brawler. He's the bar fighter. He's the street fighter. He's a 2 a.m. crack your skull with a beer bottle type of guy. Joe Keys, shoulders down.
And he knows exactly what he's in for when you're surrounded by that steel.
Joe Keys is the catch as catch can, the technical. Oh, how about that?
That's exactly what we were talking about.
Ken Dixon wasted no time, saw the opportunity and pounced upon it. And now, Dixon looking to stomp the chest cavity of Joeseph Keys in our main event of Higher Ground.
That was exactly what we were talking about. You're not going to be able to get the same amount of momentum with that steel cage behind you. And Joe Keys felt it on both sides of his head.
Yeah, all bets are off in this type of matchup. Forget everything you know. Forget everything you think you know. This match, this steel cage match, for the duration of his existence over the decades of this great sport of professional wrestling and grappling and catch, it has maimed and ended careers, maimed men, torn flesh, and decided championship eras.
Joe Keys looks like he decided that he wanted out. Not going to be that easy.
What are they going for?
Oh, Russian leg sweep from the top rope.
First big high-impact maneuver we've seen thus far, and Ken Dixon falling on that storied injured neck, shooting the half. First cover by Dixon. First meaningful one, at least.
Yeah, but you can see that took a lot out of Ken.
You see Ken, he's favoring that right arm. He's got it held close to his body, perhaps a stinger. Again, that cervical vertebrae of Ken Dixon, injured in the past by that very man he's in the ring with, Joeseph Keys.
Yeah, he'll work out that arm. Oh, but Joe looking for that power bomb, but just tosses Ken right into the side of the cage.
Think about the history, Ricky. Think about the storied past between these two men, Joeseph Keys, Ken Dixon. Hold on! Going for it again!
And the second time, Ken's back meets the steel.
The lateral press, forearm across the orbital bone, and Ken Dixon kicking out at 2. It was Ken Dixon who came onto the MCW scene as head of security for the King Ryan McBride. And then he implored his Dixon line security with Locke and Key, Robert Locke, Joeseph Keys, many moon ago, a lifetime ago, multiple lifetimes ago. Those days are gone.
Yeah, how much has changed between these two? Ken Dixon becoming Big Poppa Joppa, the now franchise of MCW, and Joeseph Keys is the Emperor.
Gut wrench powerbomb, stacking Dixon. Words of frustration already, projecting verbally from the diaphragm of Joeseph Keys. Stepping on the hand was Joe Keys of Ken Dixon. Like we said a lifetime ago that these two were friends, partners. So much have changed. They've changed. Look how much different they look. They're different human beings, for Christ's sake.
Gotten in the best shape of their lives. Oh, wow. You hear that?
That sounds like a National Football League defensive end tackle on a quarterback. Like pads clashing. By pads, I mean plastic and steel. But it was flesh. What was Joeseph thinking?
Going up high, getting that balance with that cage, but once he saw Ken moving again, it looked like he wants to escape. He wants no part of that cage, being trapped in there with Dixon.
Who would blame him? I mean, see Dixon trying to pull Keys down. If he yanks on that femur hard enough, he could pull that hip right out of socket.
I don't know. I think Ken's got something else in mind, going up high along with Keys.
Not often you see Big Poppa Joppa on that top rope perch.
Definitely not. We've already seen them fall from this height once before. Look how much it took out of them that one time.
And out of all the battles that these two have endured,
Wait a second. Oh, neck breaker from the top.
Dixon, shivering, writhing in pain. Can he get it? The cover. And that left arm barely draped across the shoulders and chest of the champion. Look at Ken trying to get the feeling, perhaps the function, back into his fingers and hands. Take it from someone with a severe spinal cord injury. That feeling, the sensation of your fingers and hands going to sleep, frostbite, can happen in a moment's notice, and it can stay for minutes, weeks, months, forever, for a lifetime. And this one, is it worth their livelihood? Is it worth their lives? Because they're risking it. As you see Joe Keys tearing at the face of Ken Dixon.
They definitely believe it is.
Oh my God.
That draping neck breaker.
Planked across the body is Keys of Dixon. Wow, Dixon able to get that shoulder up, but did you see he wasn't able to get his hands up, his arm off the mat, only the shoulder. I think Dixon's neck, I think his cervical spine is in big trouble. I think he suffered a self-inflicted stinger trying to inflict that punishment on Joe Keys with that swinging neck breaker and that Russian leg sweep from the top early.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw, but Keys signaled something to Dante and the Hustlers. They're looking for something.
Well,
they found
El Jefe's got a chain. No stranger to imploring the most heinous of tactics.
Hell, Dante's not a stranger inside the cage. Maybe giving a couple pointers to Joeseph Keys. You guys on the outside, use us to your advantage. We still got your back.
The counsel to the Emperor. The hand of the Emperor. Ordering the hustlers around, does Dante.
Oh, but swinging Ken around into the cage by his neck.
Let us not forget, already the damage done to that neck, and now a steel chain wrapped around, and he is dog walking Ken Dixon, treating him like a mongrel, treating him like a mutt.
Now handing the chain to the hustlers on the outside. Oh, they're trying to choke the life out of Ken Dixon.
And they're doing it. God damn it. Come on, man. You're going to kill him. Look at the face of Dixon turning beet red. And Joeseph Keys.
Yeah, look at Joeseph Keys catching his breath as the breath is being choked out of Ken.
He might as well be smoking a cigarette and sipping on a coffee. Well, look at that. I spoke too soon. Guess it's time for a water break.
Might as well. He's got all the time in the world thanks to the hustlers.
Dixon's out. Dixon, he authored
You
his
heard
book.
him. He's telling Keener, check him.
He authored that history of violence, so he says violence always finds a way, and unfortunately, that can work both ways. And it's working right now against the challenger.
Yeah, but you see, Keys, he expects this to be over.
Hold on. I think Keys wants that quick call from referee Keener. Keener, 30-plus year veteran, ref some of the most extreme matches in professional wrestling history. He's not going to be intimidated by any man.
Right, and you can hear Keener. He's saying that I'm not going to call it. You need to make him tap, or you need to pin him.
Keener Heavyweight took a lot of abuse.
Oh, I don't think Keener's going to take it.
Hell yeah, Keener. Keener saying, I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me, champ.
You may be the champ, but he's the law and order.
Hold on. Dixon. Where the hell is Dixon finding the strength? Oh, boy.
Yeah, Keith's trying to apologize to Keener, but Ken, taking out the hustlers and Dante.
Good riddance.
Oh, and in the process, has given Ken a weapon.
Dixon pounding that chain off the ample forehead of Joeseph Keys.
And sending him to all sides of the cage.
From literal pillar to goddamn post. Dixon saying off with the Emperor's head.
Oh, and you can see Keys got some color under his eye, but his eyes may be blinded thanks to that chain and Dixon. Oh, look at Dante trying to get in there, trying to save his Emperor.
Like a man possessed. Jesus, Dante. What the hell?
Taking out the referee on the outside. Oh, and Dante's got the key.
This is exactly why they should have been banned from ringside. Dante Caballero, Sponge, and Teddy, the Hustlers.
Oh, but Ken,
He's welcoming them in. Not exactly the welcoming committee they wanted.
Dixon rocking the Hustlers. Joe Keys not doing much better.
Oh, scraping his face.
Oh, my God. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if I can properly describe or relay the pain. That fence, that steel has barbs, metal points, jagged edges that'll tear flesh as easily as knife through butter.
Oh, that power slam into the cover.
This could do it, new champ. What the hell? You gotta be freaking kidding me. You gotta be freaking kidding me.
oh, but Dante, he may have made a grave error.
Dante, no stranger to violence, no stranger to cage matches, but it's been a minute since he laced up those boots. He may be able to beat up a ref, but Dixon, he ain't no zebra.
Yeah, that's a whole nother story.
He's a damn lion of the Serengeti. And as much as, oh boy. Well, that's
Choice words from Dixon.
right in his vocab list.
Oh!
I was going to say this is worrisome because Dixon is not.
Oh, wait a second. The line of paradise!
Holy God. Holy God, Ricky Owens. Ken Dixon has been knocked clean out by the line of paradise. The former second longest reigning MCW champion in history, Dante Caballero, dragging his emperor, his ruler, over to the body of Ken Dixon. Keener.
And that line of paradise, it has brought many victories to Dante Caballero, and it may have retained the championship here for Joeseph Keys.
We are now 2 short seconds away from a title retention. Dixon kicks. Dixon kicks. Dixon kicks. Dixon is still alive, and he's looking dead into the eyes of the devil, Dante Caballero.
Oh, Dante trying to escape, but still in the grasp of Big Poppa Joppa. Oh!
Oh my God, Jesus. That head Dixon's head may be split.
Keith saw his opening. Oh, God!
Draped, inert, the lifeless body of Ken Dixon. Now, this is a cage match. This is supposed to be decided inside the confines, the 4 walls of steel, and now we're living in a lawless town. This is the Wild West. The sheriff is down. There is no referee, no official, no law and order.
The rules are out the window, and the competitors are outside the cage.
Literally, there were almost no rules. No rules. And now, there's officially.
As a reminder that there is no escape from the cage, the match must end by pinfall or submission.
Well, you heard it, must end by pinfall or submission. I would have to imagine inside the cage.
No.
But Keys could do some punishment on the outside.
That is the 3rd time. Count it. 1, 2, 3 power bombs into that steel cage, courtesy of Joe Keys, to his challenger, Ken Dixon. In this capacity crowd of nearly 1,000 MCW ravenous fans, letting Joeseph Keys, their so-called emperor, know exactly what the hell they feel about it.
Oh, there's still plenty of fighting Ken.
As long as there's oxygen in the lungs.
Oh!
As long as there's blood in the veins. As long as the MCW faithful in the RJ Meyer Arena have voices.
Oh, and everybody meeting the steel.
Oh boy. Dixon somehow caught a 3rd, maybe 4th win back into the cage. Who would have thought that the only safe place for Joeseph Keys to run? Oh boy.
Well, look at it, and look at Keys begging Dixon for mercy.
The door to the 9th circle of hell that is Joeseph Keys' own personal damnation has been shut and secured.
Oh, thumbs up, thumbs down. Oh, looking for that red pill, the Dixon.
Well, the shoulders is Keys. Keys fighting out. Look at the power. Look at the power.
Up on the shoulders. Oh, but Dixon reverses.
Holy God.
And he's got him up for the tombstone.
Oh my God, just compressing the entire physical frame of Joeseph Keys. But Dixon, No knee pads. No protection. Just landing awkwardly on that left kneecap, that left patella. Oh my God. For the second time tonight, Caligula himself, the Velveteen Dream, Patrick Clark. Let us not forget what happened in Dundalk when he helped Joeseph Keys inexplicably retain his MCW Heavyweight title.
And look at him, just sauntering out here.
That's a
He sees it.
good word
Oh.
for it, sauntering.
Oh, look at it. He sees his prey in Ken Dixon.
Stalking.
The man who he blames for trying to blackball him from MCW.
Well, Ken, I bet he wishes that he had made good on that desire. Here we go. Ken Dixon has literally been fighting 5 rounds, and oh my God, Jesus! The low blow. The low blow. Kicking the body. The fallen body of Ken Dixon.
As you were saying, Ken has fought off
What is this?
5 men.
The Velveteen Dream, Patrick Clark cradling the Emperor, cradling the champion, cradling Joe Keys in his arms. Safety and harbor for the MCW Heavyweight Champion in the arms of goddamn Patrick Clark.
Oh, Keeter in the steel. What is going through the mind of Patrick Clark?
What are we witnessing? There's no more rumors. Damn it. There's no more rumors. There's no 2 ways to cut this. This is collusion. This is a coup. This is goddamn collusion at its sickest form.
Well, it may be the end of Ken Dixon because he is at the mercy of the Emperor, the Dream, the Hustlers, and the Steel Cage.
Patrick Clark perched. The Dream becoming Dixon's nightmare.
The Purple Rainmaker. And that may have driven the last bit of fight out of the body of Ken Dixon.
Have you ever seen? Look at this! Patrick Clark bowing, paying homage to the Emperor, Joeseph Keys. No more rumors, no more innuendo. This scandalous blood oath is official.
And they're looking to end Ken Dixon. May end his career, may shorten his life.
Here comes Slade.
Yes, Spencer Slade. Remember, he was assaulted by Patrick earlier tonight.
With that steel chair. Thank God for Spencer Slade attempting to
On the
even the
German.
odds. Wow.
Jumping Patrick on the back of his head. Spencer Slade coming to the aid of Ken Dixon, taking the fight to the Dream.
No way.
And Dixon still has some fight. He knows that this is his opportunity to take the championship, to burn down the empire of Joeseph Keys.
The Barbarians are at the castle walls. Will Joeseph Keys' empire fall?
Keys once again going for the eyes. Roll up. And Keys!
Oh my God.
The winner of this match and
Dixon's
still
face.
MCW Heavyweight Champion, Joeseph Keys.
I believe that Dixon's face, his head, collided with that middle post